Are you fun to be around? Are you a pleasant experience? Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, a lot of people get being a pleasant experience mixed up with being a doormat or a people pleaser. And they're very different things. A people pleaser or a doormat is a person that tends to let other people walk all over them. Whereas a pleasant experience doesn't do that. We don't need to let someone walk all over us because, well, we just don't, and we know better. And yet we want to be a pleasant experience to those people around us. So when we are a pleasant experience, people are often gravitate towards us. They want to be around us. When we're an unpleasant experience, often people don't want anything to do with us, and so they begin to avoid us. And so I believe in being a pleasant experience. Relationships are composed of a lot of different things. Sometimes we're there to solve problems. Sometimes we're there to comfort. Sometimes we're there for the difficult and challenging times, which don't really seem to be fun at all. And yet there's also an element to a relationship that people often miss out on. And that's the fun part of being in a relationship. The fun that we promote in a relationship. Without fun, without a pleasant experience in a relationship, no matter how much we are there for each other during the difficult and challenging times, at some point that relationship is going to wear the people in it down, because everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to have laughter. Everybody wants to have a good time at some point. Yes, we can deal effectively with difficult and challenging times in a relationship. We can be there to support each other. And yet at some point we want to bring fun into our relationship whenever we can. We want to be a fun, pleasant experience. We don't want to be one of those people that's always a downer, always complaining, always trying to deal with one crisis or another. Yes, sometimes a lot of crises can happen, but it's in how we deal with each crisis, our attitude. Are we approaching it from a positive point of view, or are we approaching it from a downer, negative point of view? That can make all the difference in our relationships. And so being a pleasant experience and being fun can really help your relationship be the best that it can be. And I remember looking back upon my life, and I always had a lot of friends. I always had a lot of girlfriends, and I always had boyfriends in my life. And I think part of it was I was a pleasant experience. I was fun to be around. And yes, there were serious moments in just about every relationship where we either needed to comfort someone or help someone figure their way through. And that's a very important part of relationships. And yet, it's important to also be a pleasant experience. It's important to come up for air and lighten up and laugh and have a good time and do things that are not so heavy. Because if all we do is load our relationships down with heaviness, they're likely going to break at some point, or they're not going to be at their best. Whenever we have the opportunity to be lighthearted and have fun, that can be one of the best things that we can do for our relationships. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.